Punch your skull into your cup! Why are you so mean?
Oh, these aren't tree people. God damn it.
Are they the ones up where we were
Yeah.
last night?
Yep. We just need to find lots of tree people. Shut up. Just stay there.
Fine, I will.
Yep, sure.
Hmm?
Sure.
Fuck that. That's not fun. Yeah.
Let's have some fun! Attaboy!
So, we need to find Butt Stallion.
Okay. But Stallions in this DLC?
Alright, if you see one of those pods come down, let it do its thing, because it's giving us stuff.
Why, hello there.
Because even those saplings can be used for this quest that we're on at the moment.
I spy a badass!
Oh, of course it's another fucking shotgun, because why not?
Wait, what?
No, I found another shotgun.
Vehicle?
Fucking idiot.
Oh,
What?
burn, bitch. Fire conceals all.
Hey, Chernobyl, how are you?
Oh, look at
Yeah, even commented he might stay up all night again.
that. God dang it.
I'm not going to say that you should, but it's up to you.
I found more.
Are you watching as well, Anna?
Looks like you gathered enough mutant parts from a first experiment. Bring them all back to me when you get a chance, and we'll see if we can't cure one of these sorry
Wow.
bastards.
Oh, we got 3. Oh no, because I'm one of them. Duh. So we'll take the. Have we got 15 already?
Yes.
Okay. Sorry, I didn't have the stream up just before Chernobyl. I need to check out this new skin I got.
There's our head that I gotta check out.
You've got to check out the head soon. Wait, did you get it in there?
Nah, ages ago.
Oh.
And skin. I should actually.
Was it not for the technical? Oh, cool. I now have both of them.
Cool.
And shiny. Anyway, back into do Z.
Lag. That was interesting. I hit the side of the truck and then just like bounced along the ground.
Lol. Can you guys hear me alright on the chat? All I can hear is Bogan sniffing.
Yep. And the fucking thing is not even anywhere near my face. What the fuck is that?
Oh, that's right. You're using a actual mic, aren't you?
No, I'm using a headset mic. Dr. Sid's experiment. Smart. Very smart.
Ah, see, now this is interesting. There's a bioconfabulating spore translator built into the RNA. Yeah, that sounds science-y. Let me see here. Here, try this little concoction. Give it to that sorry bastard there and see if you don't turn him back into a proper human.
Badass bastard!
Don't stare!
Well, it didn't turn him back into a human.
Everyone's losing their minds about these plant monsters, but this is... Oh, shoot. All's well that ends with me still breathing. Besides, we're off to a great start. Thanks for your help.
Interesting.
I wanted to... Sorry, guys. You don't need to hear that.
He's dying.
I'm at the end of my cold though.
Yep.
I wanted to do this one while you were here.
Alright.
Glad Scooter doesn't. Hey, Sugar. I've got something important for you. In case you didn't know, my son Scooter,
Yeah,
well,
it's winter
he
over
died
here.
recently. He went out the way I always saw him.
Yeah,
As a
head
hero.
case.
I've said my own goodbyes, but before we rushed off Sanctuary, I found an echo in Scooter's things. Says it's for you, Vault Hunter.
I don't remember Scooter dying.
Hey, Vault Hunter.
Hey, look.
In the highly likely event that I got deadened by like a dinosaur or a big explosion or something, here's to by name you, the executioner of my last William Bestman.
Oh, sweet dumpling.
Okay, first off, collect all my best girly mags for posteriority. Once you get all them skin rags, you make sure and find them a good home, okay?
Oh, Jesus. Nope, you got it too. Nice.
With my skin that says, that's cooled, bring out your dead.
Where the fuck is it? So head case. Oh yeah, I got head case, and then I got to the max. And I put skin, that one. See? Look at me. Blah, 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 blah. Oh. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, it's winter over here, so we're just getting over the cold.
Fucking done with the sickness.
His issue is he's sitting in a room he's been smoking in all fucking day, so...
I've been at work all day. Fuck
I
you.
got the spooky shivers just thinking about
So
how
have
I'm
I.
talking to y'all from behind the grave. Wait,
What?
hold
I've been at
on.
work all day
I'm
too.
gonna make some predictions, and if they're right, you're gonna be all like, whoa, hey Scooter, did you see into the future? And I'm gonna be all like, hell yeah, I did. Like, right now, I bet y'all are heading out to go pick up them romance novels I asked you to get. Am I right? Bam!
Let's go to the next spot.
Oh my eye. Sure.
Go to the one the furthest away.
Oh, you want me to go to the one the furthest away?
Yep.
Alright.
Robot violence fun time!
You need some help down there.
No, I'm good.
What did I tell you, suckers?
Just a
Kill you,
juggernaut dual wielding explosive and fire shotguns. He's dead now.
Yeah.
I'm okay because I got death trap.
Ah, son of a bitch.
It's like in the middle of nowhere.
Nah, the furthest away one's like where we had that door. We couldn't enter because of
Oh,
permission.
yeah, the toilet then. It'll be inside the toilet. Remember when I opened up that loot toilet and it was nothing?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, the mag.
Was definitely one of my favorite training manuals. I mean, shoot, I never used to, I didn't like Mama taught me that word.
Mordecai, Scooter asked us to find a home for his, you interested?
That's, I really couldn't accept such a generous offer.
I'm heading over to the third one now.
Sweet.
So I'll meet you there when we're
Ow.
done.
Fucking corrosive damage. Huh, really? I'm out of ammo for that. That sucks. Ow.
You were playing Battlefield 1 the whole night and finally got the Tommy gun. Oh, nice.
Fuck yeah, Tommy gun.
Tommy gun was the most annoying to get in that game, though.
Was it?
Yeah. How have you not got it yet?
Stuff for causing issues.
Hey?
Stuff for causing issues. No, 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 no.
God, I'm gonna have 2 by the time you got that 1.
What? I'm fighting like 3 badasses. Fuck's sakes. Shit.
So did I. I just survived.
Fuck's sakes, I'm out of ammo. Almost safe.
Don't focus on me, fucking Death Trap. Focus on the technical.
Respect the robot. I'm the greatest engineer alive.
Got it.
Rax and Rax is the program for those interested in hot babes holding on to scary birds. Kind of a particular demographic, but I'm here to get anybody young on.
Coming to you. No, original Tommy guns didn't come out with the drum mag. They got them later on. End of World War 1, I think it was. No, end of World War 2.
Drum mags, 1921. Or 20, yeah, 21.
Am I a hero? All right, let's keep this going. Don't worry, I'll get you up. Wussy.
Yeah, it was during the 20s that they had the drum mag.
But they were never really issued in the war, though.
No, no, no. 30 round stick.
Fuck's sake.
Wow, do you work out or?
Arigato!
Oh, look, I got all 3.
Sirens call ain't got real
Yeah, fuck you.
pictures of real sirens, but that old fat fiction still gets the job done. Yeah.
Hey, Vaughn, any chance you're looking for some lightly used girly mags?
We're gonna come back here for the main mission.
Gee, gosh, that's a real nice
Yeah.
offer, but no.
Because the electric gate you just gotta punch.
Well, waste not, I guess. Just bring them back to me and I'll hold on to them for now.
Now this time,
It's alright.
that y'all took a quick
Drum mag was filled with issues anyway.
Yep.
Right now.
Made it jam.
Spring.
Spring broke on it quite often.
Yeah. It's like the well, 1920.
Actually, the Tommy gun shouldn't even be in Battlefield 1 because it was either made just after the war or when the war just ended. No, Tommy gun was fucking way before that, dude.
No. So 1921 is that's the one everybody's thinking of with the barrel mag and the top charging handle. 1921 or 1924. Around then. No, so from like the 30s onwards, they had the side charging with the stick mag mostly. Which the side charging handle was an issue to begin with.
Mm-hmm.
And the spring didn't help things. Help feeding and shit like that.
I bet everybody got into a freaking free 4-hour riot to get their mitts on tissue issues. Extrasensory future sight, y'all. Whoa!
Okay, that was extremely uncomfortable, but now that it's over, let's see what else he wants.
For my next last wishes, I officially transfer ownership of the most sweetest ass business on Pandora to my most favoriteest sister. I'm talking about Ellie.
Hey, shit.
Hey there, cutie pie. What's this all about?
Ellie, Scooter wants you to run the catch-a-ride.
Oh, dang. I knew this day was coming. It was nice just hearing his voice coming out of those janky-ass speakers, but I'll do it.
Ellie, if you're listening to this, it means I've become a super ghost on that big racetrack in the sky. Driving ghost cars around the sun and shit. Sorry, sis. I'm sure you're real sad and all, but you gotta keep them runners running for me, okay?
Bye-bye, Scoot. And thank you.
Well, guess we better record some new lines for the catch ride, huh? This is where the cars live. Get you one. I don't feel right aping his catchphrases like that. Tell you what, give me some time and I'll come up with some new ones.
So we're not doing the hunt today, because on my main character I found a really cool weapon,
All right.
and I want to
Looks
shoot
like the
Bogle with it.
transfer is complete. Why don't you give it a whirl? Get you a big, beautiful war machine right here, y'all. Catch a ride.
But I had to go the long way to get it, or else I'd already have it.
Let's see what else Scooter wanted you to do.
And finally, whence fifth I depart from this mortal plane. Do me the honor of reverently laying down a totally righteous memorial in my name. Then do a sick-ass booster jump over that thing. Wow!
I've actually been working on a little something at his final resting place / impact crater. Why don't you meet me on out there and see what I whipped up?
Now I'm sure you done gone and passed out from dehydration on account of crying over me, but don't you worry. I'll live my
Now, I
life
had an ethical
exactly
dilemma
the way I wanted
when
to.
I done this earlier.
Even when- no, especially when folks
Sure,
told
well,
me
it's down
not
here.
to.
Stay up, go all the way to the top, and you'll understand my ethical dilemma.
Just now. I'm a genius. Death holding back
Yeah,
my
I know.
brilliant
It's
mind.
pretty awesome. But I think it needs just one final touch, don't you? I couldn't decide between righteous flames of furious fury or sick-ass danger arcs of electric badassery. Do whatever you think is right, Paul Hunter.
Have you seen my ethical dilemma yet?
Where the fuck? What? What? Oh, between fire and...
No, don't worry about that. Look at her. How did we get up here?
Nope. Nope.
You
Magic.
understand now?
There's fucking magic.
Man, that's looking sweet. Now it's time to
Christen this bad boy. Go ahead and show me one of them outrunner boost jumps over this thing. Let's get this freaking party started.
Stay up there, because I don't want to come back up.
Pretty cool. Wait, is this a thing from like... what do you call it?
Scooter died at some point, and I can't remember where he dies. Go and talk
What the
to Al-
fuck? I didn't even press the forward button. God's sakes.
I got it. Just stay at the car.
No! You know what, fuck it. You do it. I give up.
I'll have a read of what you said in a second, dude. Although the deaf one behind me could read it out. But she's not
Doll
listening.
used to be king of the hill.
There you go, you got a new technical skin, by the way.
That was amazing!
Scooter would be so happy if he could have seen that righteous badassery. You did right by him. Thanks, VH.
I know Scooter wasn't exactly everyone's cup of tea, but he was a good man. And that's one hell of a rare thing on Pandora. It would have meant a lot to
shit,
Scooter
Scully.
that he did all this. It did to me. Thank you, Vault Hunter.
Millie,
And for
the
my
secret
finals
entrance.
to final words, I just want to say thanks. I always wanted to be a vault hunter, but never really had the stuff for it. Y'all gave me a cause worth fighting for, and made me feel like family. And
This
since
is-
we all family now, y'all gotta look out for my best girls, Ellie and Moxie, okay? And
That
as
was
for
actually
me,
a really good
I
send-off
gotta
for a
kiss me
character,
ride
though.
to heaven, y'all.
Hmm.
Best I've seen in a long time.
Does he die in pre-sequel?
No. He was alive in Borderlands 2. At some point in time, we bring this big spaceship that always mortars us and shit down. And he dies in that somewhere, but I can't, for the life of me, remember what mission that is. Then again, I must admit I haven't done every mission in the game. Oh, fuck's sake, so we do have to do the next part. God damn it. Alright, Bogan, this is for you. Actually, the Tommy gun shouldn't have even been in Battlefield 1 because it was either made just after the war when the war ended. And also, the first name of the gun was called Annihilator, and the reason why it name changed was because of it coming out at the end of the war. And it was given to the police as an anti-bandit gun. It didn't stop the mafia from getting their hands on it during the 1920s, which is true. They actually had it a lot earlier than that. And automatic weapons were easy to buy, but alcohol wasn't. Yeah, they tried to outlaw alcohol.
Yeah. The whole Prohibition era. What,
That's all you, buddy.
I didn't think it was. Oh no, it was right at the end of the. Like right at the end, like 1919. Because even the BAR, like, nah, not really.
It was middle
even
of
like
the war that they were produced. It was end
No,
of the
no.
war that the drum mag was produced for extra ammo.
they weren't
because they
produced. No. I'm pretty sure they weren't produced during the war. Because that's around the period of like the MP15 and stuff like that. MP15. The
MP40.
slide load. No, it wasn't MP40 because that was 1940 or
Oh,
1939.
the Steyr version.
Yeah, the one that's got the like side loading fucking stick mags, and it was the first SMG.
MP40 was the first.
No, and technically it's the Schmeiser MP39 or MP38 or something like that. Was that variant? Which is the variant that's in all video games and shit. What the fuck? It's like the BAR. BARs were designed and built, I'm pretty sure was like 1917. But they weren't introduced until 1918. Like late 1918. After
My hypothesis
all
was
that bullshit.
correct. Hector is using your vault key to mass produce the gas. Soon he will have enough to blanket all of Pandora to create his paradise. But everyone on Pandora will die in the process. He's really got our test tubes in a centrifuge.
So you
Go
got
touch
that
the
video I sent then.
Go
Waiting
what?
on the reply.
Where the fuck are you?
What the hell are you
Way
thinking
behind
you're
you.
doing? Nah, it doesn't matter. I've already won. Here, here's how
Go
this
touch the sword.
ends. Me presiding over paradise, you twisting your mutated limbs into a knot and dying alone like a sad pretzel.
Ugh,
Point, Hector.
Alright, so quick update for you, Bogan, is, well, that's a Game of Thrones reference.
Oh,
Jon Snow's dog Ghost in the Wall of Ice. And all the Winter Beast. Yeah. So what's happened is the mission where we had to go to the big doors or get into the mine. We had to go and meet up with Mordecai. Mordecai got captured and infected. We are now trying to get to Cassius, who's through the big mine door. We couldn't get in there because the general was actually smart enough to barricade the door. So now we're going to a big space station that was by the moon that used to mortar Sanctuary all the time. We're going to where it crashed and use its big fuck off cannon. That's
right.
as far as I've gotten.
Let's do this shit.
Well, that's as far as I'm going to tell you anyway.
Eat metal death!
Ow.
You fellas meet the missus?
Wow.
Oh, God! Smells like piss and nachos.
So I wasn't the only one to do that.
Thanks, honey.
Good one, babe! Accuracy's overrated anyway.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, God damn it.
We could just run through this area.
Stupid worms.
I want it!
Shotgun. Yep, no. I don't want to die.
Shitty sniper rifle.
Rock and roll!
Mech shotgun. Skin.
Oh, I already have it.
I didn't even
Do
think
you
I
want
picked
it?
it up.
I smart. Yes, you are.
Ugh.
The thing is that we can all, like me, you, historians, everyone can pretend to know what really happened. No one's gonna know when anything was really made and all that other shit.
There's rough times of when things were made.
Yeah, but historians write it down as it was on this day, which is usually false.
Well, yeah, that's why I generalize it to the year, because, yeah, you can't really, not that kind of thing, you can't put it down to an exact date. You know what I mean?
Help, guys!
So it doesn't take me so long to fucking Micromods. Micromods. Shit.
was going to say, take that one, give me that one.
What was that one? How do I drop shoots?
Right click.
Shoot. Behind you.
Alright, give me a sec.
I should actually tab. Should actually fucking use them.
You should jump onto fucking chat so you can keep an eye on what he's saying. Because a lot of these are pointed towards you.
I don't know why. Yeah.
Even if it's not your class, you can still use it. So I just dropped another skin.
Yeah, I will just grab my laptop. Fuck's sake.
When it comes to guns, I'm okay with what they can and can't do, what they were capable of, how much damage they could deal out, shit like that. But gears and shit like that, never really bothered. I never really bothered with. Bogan's your man for that one. Yeah. Sounds about right. But you've also got to remember that during World War II, the British, the Russians, the Americans were all throwing their shit away for German tech.
Yes. So it wasn't 21. That's not the one I'm thinking about. 1928. That's the one. You're alright, Chernobyl. 1928 was the
Estimated.
top charging, well, give or take, the top charging barrel mag.
Grab that, it's a legendary.
Which one? Oh, that one. Alright.
I've already got it.
Yeah. Barrel mags. Barrel mags is a hard one because they weren't really. I know the Western Front, like Europe and shit, they weren't really used. I know in like the Pacific Theater they kind of were, not a lot. So where are we going before I fucking die?
Not down there. I was just grabbing those 2 crates.
Ugh, damn. Good old brick.
Knuckle, shrub.
What?
Yo, Slab.
I done fucked
I
up.
heard Morty was in danger and you were wrecking face to help him. I'm in. Follow me.
Rick, you're here. I know we haven't always seen eye to eye.
Yo, Lilith. I got bones with
I gotta turn some power off.
But as long as Mordecai's been on my ass about getting a non-punching hobby like gardening. But the joke's on him. I get to
Ding.
both. I got a green
Ow.
thumb and 4 green knuckles. Let's go prune some shrubs. Saw some more shrub dudes up ahead. Nothing these weed whackers can't handle.
Ow.
Ow. Yeah, we can turn wow to ow. Oh, that was one hell of a jump. $33484 for a rocket launcher.
Nah.
so bad.
Ah, what the shit?
Is that healing stuff?
What was that?
I'm coming.
Fucking infected legionnaire with a shotgun.
You're gonna die before I get there, aren't you?
Second wind, thanks, Brick. God damn it.
Anybody need some healing?
Stupid pods.
Bob a tank?
Bob a tank.
You have my interest.
What do you
Tell
mean?
me about this Bob a tank.
Do you mean the Bob Simple tank?
Damn. Been a while since we fought our
Let's not discuss the Bob Simple tank.
And Bogan runs straight past another one.
More shrubs
Oh.
coming at us.
Well,
Let's mow 'em down.
Just class mods. Commando mod, shock damage resistance.
man, not useful at the moment.
No, I just got one for a shield. Wait, crap. What? What are you talking about?
No. Let's not discuss the Bob Simple tank. We all know it was trash.
Kiwi tanks were better than that. And that's a thing.
No. So the Bob Simple tank was a New Zealand tank.
What, the farmers made?
Yes, the Bob Simple tank was a New Zealand tank. 6 machine guns. And enough armor to do nothing. Literally nothing.
And made out of scrap out of farmers' backyards. What's your fucking point?
No, it wasn't made out of scrap in farmers' backyards. It was actually like the Ministry of Defense fucking like actually had it built. He drew up plans and everything. The only reason they used tractors was because it was fuck off. Was because it was
fuck off.
because it
I
was
really love it.
Smells like piss and nacho.
because it was cheap. It was readily available. We already made them in New Zealand, so same with the armor, if you could really call it that. It was just sheet metal that was readily made in New Zealand.
Well, we needed something. Fucking hell.
It wouldn't have stopped anything.
This is you.
Yes, 6 Vickers MGs. Yes, I know. I can't remember which Vickers they were exactly.
Hello, Vicar.
But yeah, they were terrible. Fast, don't get me wrong, but terrible. It was like, what is it, like 40 kilometers an hour off road or on road, something like that. For a tank that weighed like 20 something tons or 20 tons. It was a heavy fucking tank.
Why didn't you go and do the other objective?
Because I was already heading in this general direction. Yes, and what was it? A V8 diesel engine, something like that. Ow! Ow! New Pandoran Recon. The fuck? I really? Got it.
It's funny. We're walking around looking for Butt Stallion and talking about old school tanks. It was a good idea. Due to the fact, it's okay. In New Zealand, during the time that they would have been invading, the actual tanks and shit like that would have got stuck in the ground. We were using fucking tractors. We weren't going to get stuck.
Oh no, we did. So the issue there is, it was during the Lend-Lease period anyway. It was the start of the Lend-Lease. We had tanks arriving, but yeah, rushed together because Japanese were invading. Australia, New Zealand, and Britain didn't have many tanks. No, they didn't, because Britain lost a whole heap at the fucking what do you call it? Dunkirk, and obviously couldn't spare the resources. Australia was.
Bogan,
had
stop being a fucking
resources.
cynic.
What? Ah! No.
I speak in Deutsch at the moment, so I don't really care if we were
I
talking the
will-
opposite language anyway.
I will never fucking accept the Bob Simple as a great idea. I mean, you look at the Japanese tanks at the time, easily would have been able to take it out. Easily. What? Oh, launcher damage.
Let's show these pricks whose planet this is.
I don't know, whose planet is it?
Mine.
Bruise my cuticle on that one. Hell yeah.
What?
I'll post up here. You get in there and blast those fools. Morty's life is on the line. Time to practice
Yeah.
some botany. See you at the
Moving
Blackburn
bunker,
Slam.
I suppose. But in saying that, the mouse was a moving bunker.
And it could barely move.
Oh no, it could move. Just couldn't move over any bridges. Because it was too heavy.
Or across dirt, because it would just sink in.
Well, it couldn't cross soft dirt. It could go through rivers though.
I got lost in this place earlier.
Time to wreak vengeance on the loader bots that Hector hacked to murder most of my clan.
More important things at stake,
Oh, yeah.
Bandit. We need that moonshot cannon to clear the way to Cassius. He's our only hope of curing Mordecai.
Right, of course, totally. Yeah. I'll give you a ton of cash if you also wreak my vengeance.
Be careful out there. Welcome to Doctor's Den.
Meh. Trash.
The mouse was the worst tank.
No. So, because it didn't enter full-time production, there was 2 made. It wasn't the worst tank. It was highly, well, it wasn't mobile, very mobile at all. Shitloads of armor, and it had a 128mm main gun, which could blow the shit out of anything the Allies had at the time. Even the Pershing tank wasn't immune to that thing.
Yet its armor was basically immune to a Pershing tank's cannon.
Well, yeah.
Yes and no. Okay. So, it was a bad idea due to the weight and everything else, and the amount of rush that they put on it. Had they have actually taken their time, it could have been one of the greatest things. Well, for the Germans anyway.
Well, yeah. The issue with the Germans is they had too many different types of tanks. You know, if they'd stuck with what worked and what worked well, e.g. the Panzer IV, they would have been fine. They just mass-produced the shit out of the Panzer IV.
Cheers, asshole.
Head out, you motherfucker.
I had him too. You gotta remember though, dude, every idea is a good idea until put into practice.
No. Like the Ratter.
Mhm.
Good idea until put in, into practice.
Or the big
Not to
flying
mention-
fortress.
Oh, the Flying Wing, the
one at the end of the Captain America movie. I can't actually remember the name of the...
yeah,
The
it's something like
actual
that.
tank.
Thousand by no, not the tank. I mean the aircraft.
Mm.
The 1,000 by 1,000 by 1,000.
Yeah, it could hold like 5 battalions.
Yeah, but it's like the thing that was like could take 1,000 pounds, or 1,000 kilos of bombs, 1,000 miles, or something like that. It's the American bomber.
Basically, the Mouse tank was meant to be the major turret of the Blitzkrieg. So you've got all the troops plus, what, a battalion and a half of tanks, so well over 20-something tanks, getting in to hit that tank with troops or other tanks. Good luck with that. Bombing it from the sky, the Blitzkrieg would have carried at least 20 anti-air trucks.
What's that?
The idea for a full Blitzkrieg with the Mouse as the mobile command anti-everything.
Yeah, yeah.
Artillery, yes and no. I mean, you have to be pretty spot on with artillery, and artillery is not spot on.
I don't know, but they used to take out the fucking Tiger tanks.
Not my fault they were too pussy to take them on properly.
Well, 75mm cannon could take out a Tiger, just you had to be within like 200 meters of the fucking thing to do it. Anything beyond that, it just wouldn't pin. It'd damage it. This Tiger 131 is a good example of that. Shot in the right place, you damage it, take it out of action.
Actually, if you want to see a Mouse used at its strongest, and I actually love this, and Bogan will probably agree with me here, watch an anime called...
Oh god.
Oh god, what was it called? What was it called?
Girls und Panzer.
Yeah, Girls und Panzer.
Yeah, but...
It's not what it sounds like either.
It's pretty funny.
It's fucking awesome.
How
But
it
they
ends
actually
with
showed what
the-
that tank could be capable of.
Oh, son of a bitch.
And a way to take it out too.
Well, yeah, there's several ways to take it with that tank.
Amazing!
Like the Lotus port, right at the very back.
Or get onto a hill, jam its turret, and then shoot it in the... Oh, I loved
Shoot
it.
it
That
down.
was such...
Yeah. Down the ventilation and radiator grate.
Never say never.
Donkey, go play a monster up! Run! Run!
Retreat only works if you got somewhere to run to.
Wow, they fucked up my bloody turret. And they fucking me up.
Oh, Tiny Tina has one of the best conversations soon.
Dun.
Hit him!
Alright. Should I press the button? I'm gonna press the button.
Say, did anyone stop for a second and think what Hector's plan? Hijacks your ship.
Shush.
Traded
Shut up,
Star
listen.
Whatever gas to make Pandora a paradise. I mean, it's pretty righteous. Elevators, huh?
Focus. Moonshot cannon. Get it working. Blow open the door to the mine.
I got the fuck. Son of a bitch.
Oh, she doesn't. Oh no, you have to walk forward.
Mm-hmm. What was that?
There's 4. Oh, wait, you're one of them. Never mind.
Mm-hmm.
Anna's watching it behind me on her phone.
So, does anyone actually know how to use this thing? We've got to blow open that door.
Yeah.
Wait. Hold up. You're gonna fire the biggest cannon on the whole motherfucking planet, and you didn't call me? Offend.
Tina, it's a war zone between us and Helios. I'm not putting you in danger.
Lily, girl, I hear you, but I'm your demolitions expert. And now the Vault Hunter is inside, and you can bamf me in to help out with the mission, and I want it so bad, please! It's probably my birthday!
It takes a lot out of me to teleport anything besides myself. It's not as easy as...
Please! I want to use a big space gun! It's all I've ever wanted!
Ah, shit.
Fine.
And also, if the Germans even did build it, it wouldn't have that much fuel to power it. The Germans were having problems with fuel since 1943.
Well, yes, but so there's the thing. Like the mouse tank was run by electrical engines, run by a single diesel engine. Diesel was easy to make. You can make diesel out of coal. So yeah, and they had plenty of coal. That's for damn sure. The steel industry was still going pretty good, surprisingly, even though it got bombed to fuck.
The thing is that they did.
What, the mouse? Yeah, no, they built 2 of them.
No, you're saying if the Germans.
No, they built 2 of them.
One they sabotaged, the other they didn't get enough time to.
Yeah. So there's one. So the one they sabotaged was number 1. They just blew the insides out, basically, and the turret was blown off. There's actually one in Russia. It's the turret of number 2 and the body of number 1. So technically, what they call an E100. Hack gunbot. Maybe I should use the right fucking weapon for this.
I'm just slagging.
I'm using electrical weapons.
I wonder how many stacks I can get.
Oh, hey there! Critical pain. Come on. Spawn out.
So it should be 10 out of 40.
Ow.
10 out of 25, I think.
11 out of 25.
Full story, bro.
Ow, what the shit?
There was actually a mod we reviewed one day that had the mouse tank in Men of War.
Wait, what?
I can't remember the name of the mod though.
For
It had the mouse tank in Men of War,
Valor.
and I built it.
It has the mouse and it has the E100.
But we can never remember what map.
Airfield. That's all I can remember. It was a giant ass fucking airfield.
I will have Valor downloaded tomorrow.
I've already
Almost
got
at the
it.
moonshot control room. I took my bandit out there with my right hand on a Hyperion account ledger
No.
and my left hand on a still beating skag.
No.
Man, I could stress eat some
What?
skag hearts right about now.
It's fuck it.
Department. If we missed a moonshot, let's land you among the stars. How can I help today? Hi, yeah. I ordered a new IMP loader to shrink down my collection of porcelain pickles. I just wanted to get them real small. Anyway, your stupid moonshot delivery leveled my whole freaking house. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, sir. Sorry? Those pickles were irreplaceable. Plus, you know, my house. Now I have to crash at my buddy Connor's place while I wait for my insurance to sort through this whole mess. Was that Connor Daniels? Coordinates 33 by minus 93 in the Rust Commons? Yeah? Why? Hey, what the? And lunch break.
I wonder if the Germans ever did that. We're gonna bombard the shit out of this one. And left it. Whoa. The Firefly, the only one with a good gun, it was a 17-pounder on a Sherman chassis. Good gun, not so good tank.
King Tiger Ace.
No, Koenig's Tiger. So the the Tiger 2, basically. Koenig's Tiger had a 128mm cannon. The Firefly and the Sherman chassis in general, they were called Ronsons for a reason. Because what do you call it? The advertisement of the day basically said, you know, Ronsons, lights first time. They were giant gas cans. They exploded.
They were said to only be able to wipe up. They were meant to be anti-troop, but the thing is that when they fired one at a battalion, and I remember reading about this, I've even seen quite a few videos of people talking about it too, docos about it. So the gas, before the gas fully ignites when the shell hits the ground, it seeps in everywhere inside of a tank. One shot managed to wipe out 15 to 16 tanks, as well as I can't remember how many troops and all the fuel yards.
It doesn't help that, like, the what do you call it? The fuel tank was in beside the driver. So there was two fuel tanks. I'm pretty sure one of them, the main one, was in beside the driver, between the driver and the radio operator gunner.
No, I meant the shell itself. I don't mean the issues with the Storm Tiger were.
Not the Storm Tiger. I'm talking about the Sherman.
Well, the Sherman.
Shermans were called Ronsons. You know, lights first.
Oh.
Because every time they got hit, they just went up in flames most of the time.
I don't know why we thought we were talking about the Storm Tiger, because... Oh, talking about the shell. Never mind. Because the shell was a gas-based one, which is why... Yeah, you know what I mean.
There's the whole myth that, you know... the Shermans came across Tigers constantly, and all this shit.
No, they didn't.
Well, they did come across them quite a few times, and a 75mm can take a Tiger out in the right place, obviously. But most tank crews were so fucking scared of the damn things that they would just, any tank they saw, if it was a Panzer III or a Panzer IV, they'd misidentify it, and they'd be like, "Oh fuck, it's a Tiger." Especially the Panzer IV, because Panzer IV with its 75mm long barrel could easily take out a fucking Sherman, really easily.
The thing is that when
especially early war.
Yeah, when the early war was, and the Tigers started coming out anyway, the Tigers were granted to the best tank drivers, which made them even better because they were literally being driven by veterans of like the last 3 tank assaults, and they've gone, hey, look, you've managed to do X amount of damage to X amount of whatever. I want you to take over this. It's not just the machinery, it's not the equipment, it's the people they had behind it. They never backed down, they never retreated, they stayed where they had to fucking be.
Well, they did their job to the best.
Find robots before you pick up that last explosive too.
Killing the fucking junker that just spawned. So they did. What do you call it? They take 5 Shermans to take out a Tiger. Well, no, not generally. So they had a specific tactic for taking on Tiger tanks. You could, they did it on multiple occasions. Was more pack hunting like that. 5. You could take them on.
Yeah, no, but it doesn't require
2 or 3.
5.
Because they're slow moving, and funnily enough, the turrets were actually pretty slow moving. So
they were crank, weren't they?
Shermans. No, they were electric driven and crank.
At the start of it, they were crank.
Nah, electric hydraulic driven. But the crank was a backup if the electrical systems failed for it. That was just a redundancy.
I just remember hearing about, when they first came out, I think the first, 30 that were out were fucking all crank driven.
No, because at that point, even the Panzer IVs had hydraulic, electric, rotation and all that kind of shit. But you could take a Tiger out with 2. Use one as bait, have the other one run around behind it, shoot it up the ass, done, sorted.
Holy shit, we both will play this.
A 75mm at close range, so within, I think it was 200 to 400 meters, could take out a Tiger with the anti-tank rounds. Anything further than that, it would not penetrate the armor. If you landed a shot well, like the turret ring, or tracked it, it was out for the fight, especially turret ring. Chernobyl, look up Tiger 131, Bovington Tank Museum. That's a good example of that. It was taken up by, I think it was a Cromwell tank. And there's a huge backstory behind that one. Kent, they use that for Tiger Day and all that kind of jazz. I'm actually pretty sure this is the only running Tiger in the world.
Might be. No, it's not the only running Tiger.
No, because the other ones, there's a Swedish guy who's basically got blueprints and is making a King Tiger. All historically correct, and it's really insane.
The Americans have got one.
Yeah, but I don't know if it's running.
It's running. It's one they took off the British because they didn't want the British to come up with it.
Well, the British one, the Tiger 131, was caught by the British.
There was 2 or 3 of them caught by the British, and the Americans confiscated at least one, and the rest of them were set to be destroyed.
Well, this Tiger 131 was the first one, 1943. I'm pretty sure it was.
Eco device.
Africa.
Stoneman Swinkums, tasked with counterintelligence gathering on Vlados Ursa Corps, and in my very official opinion, holy shit, these people are badasses. A shock troop of Iron Bear mechs cleared out an entire continent of TDR troops on Sarkanis 3 in a matter of days. Days! Our guys wouldn't stand a chance against them if the corporate wars reignited. So in conclusion, the Ursa Corps is not screwing around.
Okay, now, how do I turn this into a 20-page report with many, many obfuscating euphemisms so Jack doesn't shoot my ass into space?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
That is what's his face.
Hmm. Um. Oh, nope.
Hey, happens to the best of us.
It's happening to me rather a lot tonight.
Hmm. 7. I need 7 more.
Give it about 20 minutes for everything to respawn. Fuck it, who cares?
Homework complete! Alright, I'm bored. Different bit. Now you're a lovesick aristocrat who pines for the hand of Contessa
Hey, the door's
Aorta
open.
Hartsworth. I shall play the part of the celestial imp, Cherubian. If my love arrows are to fly true, you must purloin 2 stabilizer fins. For when I shoot her.
Oh.
I thought it stopped.
Yeah.
Blood and metal, my favorite thing.
I'm sorry, but you never changed my mind. German tech was still better.
Well, it was. But, yeah. If they'd only just stuck with the one design and mass-produced it, they would have probably actually won.
Not just the one design. I actually like a lot of the designs they came out with. A lot of them were fucking... Had they have actually put the time and effort into it instead of just rushing it, they would
Well,
have done so much better.
yeah, but not all their tank designs were rushed. I mean, shit, the Tiger took them fucking years.
Stuck 3.
Stug 3. So, was the Stug 3 the assault gun on the Panzer 3 chassis or the Panzer 4 chassis?
Panzer 3. It was one of the first ones.
Short barrel 75.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nah, the Stug 4 70. What do you want to call it? Stug 3 was a great tank hunter. Long barrel Stug 3. Long barrel 75.
Okay, so girls on Panzer, they use the Stug with the 75, I think it was.
Yeah.
And then
it's
they
not-
upgrade. And then they upgrade to the actual tank hunter tank.
Yeah, it starts with the short barrel Stug 3.
Yeah,
C,
but they
I think.
actually use World War II tactics and stuff to destroy each other. So it's basically an all-girls school on a ship, and they have war games using tanks. Like, there's nothing sexual, there's nothing pornographic. It's just a German anime that done really fucking well.
Oh, it was done well.
Sorry if I'm being a bummer. I'm just worried about Morty.
But they also show what the tanks could have been capable of and everything else like that. Like, it's not just an anime, it's a...
Can I be mega real? Sometimes I feel like if
how do you do it?
I'll just stop.
Amalgamation of a little bit of fiction being the fact that you can take a shell and survive on the inside, because you can't. You get concussed and die, basically.
You can, but that's down to sheer fucking luck.
Yeah, but these girls were designing the inside of their tanks with like cushions and shit like that, and the shells that would usually penetrate through, and
Well, yeah.
okay, I'm talking about the mouse when it hits the Stug. What it should have, one of the other Stugs, that shell should have gone in and exploded dead center. Yet they have their magical barrier type thing that stops them from exploding on the inside, and little bamboo sticks come out. But
Well, yeah.
it's still watch it, dude.
KV-1E. Yeah, KV-1E was a good heavy tank.
KV-2.
The Germans were scared. The KV-1E, the Germans were scared shitless of it. Well, so the KV-2 was, so there was only 100 and, or 200 of them, 250 of them even made or something like that. They weren't very well. very mass produced. KV-1E was the pinnacle of the heavy tanks for Russians.
She put a dragon on the nuke.
Yeah.
Cool.
The T-34 85 was also another good one, personally. Or what was it? No, it wasn't a tank. It was a self-propelled artillery piece. Nashorn?
What?
Nashorn was the 88mm self-propelled fucking gun thing.
What were the three main tanks that the Wolfpack used?
Fuck. Which ones were they?
The Wolfpack were the
Oh, god damn it.
It was the Americans and the British that put a couple of tanks aside, including a couple of German tanks they captured in the war, and used it to hunt down
Panzer IV? Probably. Makes sense.
Fuck's sake.
Ow!
That's why she's my favourite character.
Oh, that hurt. Thank you, turrets.
Are you listening to it with sound or not?
To what?
Oh.
Rise from your grave.
Oh, god damn it.
Yeah, I'm coming.
Nah!
I love comparing loot.
I just had to pull out a decent electrical weapon.
Yeah. I actually couldn't see anything at all just then. Oh, piss.
It's like a Warhammer 40k fucking Titan.
Got it. Reloading. Should be able to get it soon. Got it. Ran out of rockets, but got it.
I needed that. I'm back, Bugaboo! Get that power core! Oh my god, I just read the mission objective and it's happening again!
Of course, the moment I turn around, anything that would be on the floor will already be gone.
Nah.
Besides, the only thing I actually care about right now is DLC related. I don't... That happened.
Wait, what?
I reloaded, and my grenade thing went off.
Huh?
Back to me, Vaulty Vault!
This is not really anything good.
There was a legend.
Yeah, I'm pretty
Dairy.
good.
Which one? M40 self-propelled 155mm gun. M40? Was that it wasn't the priest, was it? Was it the priest?
What?
The M40 self-propelled, 155 self-propelled.
It was the priest.
It might have been. I can't remember. I can't. That's the thing. I can't remember whether it was the British, American, or the Russian version. Because they all used the same one.
The 154 M40 was the priest.
The 155 M40.
The 105 was just normal howitzers, wasn't it?
Oh no! So the 105 was the priest.
Pardon?
What was the 155 called? Apart from the M40.
I swear the 55 was the priest, because it was their...
No,
it was
wasn't.
actually designed by a priest, which is how it got its fucking name.
It was a the priest was only 105. It was because it used
whatever
the American.
it was designed by the priest anyway, which is the fucking hilarious part. So the two legendaries we got out of this, just before we quickly go into that conversation, was the monstrous volcano. Absolute shit damage, 3227. Pale humbly requests a sacrifice if it's not too much trouble. The other one is potential conference call. It's a shotgun, does 1099 times 5, and then its quote is, let's just ping everyone all at once. Both of them are fire weapons.
Huh?
Other than that, there was actually nothing that's worth it. Like, even those two legendaries I grabbed aren't worth it. I just grabbed the legendaries.
But you know, if you really wanna, then you do you. But I wanna do it.
You want me to do it?
Please let me push the button.
Wait.
Right.
It's my birthday. Okay, it's not my birthday, but I only lied because I really want to arm the cannon, please.
Nash is crying like a little bitch.
You missed a trunk down here, by the way.
Yeah, probably.
Can you roll 2, please? Can you roll me 1, please? Where are we? Back this way.
Hey, that's a side mission to let Tiny Tina.
Really?
Yeah, I just noticed that.
I thought you might be Ryzen, but now I know you chocolate.
Do you remember that reference?
Uh-huh. Org's Coliseum fucking... Yep. What the fuck?
Yes, my dream. It's happening. Follow this butt.
It's a fucking nuke on a nuke.
Nuke on a nuke? It's a dragon. Nukeception?
Sorry.
Bye.
Yeah, something like that. I still can't remember what the wolf pack had.
Ooh.
Wait. No, you can't give her the option. Do it.
What in the hell is going on down there? God damn it.
It's so beautiful.
Good work, everyone. The way up to the lab is clear. Cassius better come through for us.
And he doesn't.
Got a few things to take care of. I found an old prototype of Angel's chamber. We can't let that technology fall into the wrong hands. So I say we destroy it.
What?
Angel was the person that was originally doing the... Oh, get the fuck over it. Alright, so... Oh, that's not what I want. Kincadius. Go to Vaughn.
Hey guys, I heard that from here. Called it.
You were right. Moonshot worked, Mordecai. And you're looking real bad.
Ah, your friend's infected. Excellent. That is to say, his condition is quite advanced, but not incurable. I need you to bring me a blood sample, or as we say in the scientific community, that good red stuff.
You ain't getting none of Morty's blood. Back off! I am a black belt master of Karate. Huh?
Tina, easy. And it's definitely pronounced karate.
You lucky this time, punk. Was about to Karate your ass.
Did you roll this one?
You can always trust the gun at your side.
Man, I wish I could have been there for that moonshot. To see old Helios doing something good for a change. Plus, huge explosions are cool.
Alright, Bogan. Chaffee. I'll let you continue
M24.
talking to chat. I'm going to duck outside for a smoke.
Pickle. M24 was good, but it was just a pity it was late war.
Stoke 4.
Light tank. The what's the fucking Stuart M5 Stuart tank. Whereas the British called it the honey badger or the honey.
I was going to say, wasn't the honey badger like two tanks side by side?
Nah.
Because one had a good shot, the other had decent armor.
Nah. You know, one of the best tanks of the war. The what was it called? Charvy.
It's still not the train.
French tank, the Charvy. I think it was called. I can't remember. It had a 75 in the hull, and then a 37 up top, kind of like the M3 Lee.
It's still not the V2 and the
yeah, but fuck
train
them.
propelled cannon.
Yeah, but the Paris gun was
Hey,
what was that one
make them give
round
up
an
after
hour?
half an hour.
Yeah, but that was designed during. Yes, the Char B2. This is like a 3 or 4 man crew. Had really good armor for its time. No German tank at the time could take it out. But they were rather unreliable engine wise.
What was that?
The Char B2. Yeah.
What about the crocodiles?
Oh, yeah. Let's tow a little flammable, yeah. I think it might have been 5. 5, 6? 6. One in the turret, in the top turret. Driver, who was funnily enough also the gunner. Radio man. And an engineer. Or a loader. Yeah, something like that.
I didn't like the design of the...
The Sherman wasn't designed very well, Prince. Yes, it was revolutionary for its time, being a modular tank. You basically take the fucking front of it off, take the power pack out, take the transmission out, good to go. Replace it. You know, 30 bolts holding it in. Yeah, the BIS. Char B1 BIS. BIS. Which one was the chubby? Yeah.
What about the old Stuart tanks?
Yeah, super tanks were alright. Good for
Quick.
they were quick and they were good for what do you call it? Forest combat and all that jazz.
Yeah, they were quick.
The combat in the Pacific. Yeah. And then there was, what was it, fucking the duplex drive, the DD tanks. Completely fucking failed. Miserably.
Well, their first few attempts at amphibious tanks.
Well, their first real attempt at it failed completely because it was Normandy. And they all sank because they didn't realize, we can't launch them into the rough seas. Yep. Yeah, it was supposed to take over from like the Renault FT-17 or whatever the fuck it was, the smaller version. What was it? The TOG. The TOG 2. That was supposed to be the British first attempt at a decent tank in World War II. Comet tank. Yeah. But the Comet tank had a lot of issues. Especially the flat face on the turret was it was a shot trap. Yeah. And they actually built trailers that they could tow around with the damn thing, but they were just a death trap in themselves. Let's put fucking petrol on the wheels of this fucking thing. And actually, I'm pretty sure it was designed by an American.
It was, because it was designed by the same American who designed the Outback rider bike. Which had the giant wheels that they filled with fuel, so if they ever ran out of fuel while they were out doing their thing, they could just use the fuel out of the tyres and replace it with water. Oh, did I not accept that mission?
This is not good. I can't think straight right now. Fucking tired.
Yeah, no, we might do this mission and call it actually.
Oh, I was about to call it. Fucking, I'm fucked. Oh, I'm gonna get out early.
I'm making you my lead recruiter, and it's time to get a new crop of bandits in here.
Let's try a new thing this time. My bandit's gotta be strong, but also smart. Like, with big old pecs, and also big old mind pecs. So let's hunt some badass sandworm queens.
Last mission for tonight, boys.
Yep.
I still think the Stugs for early war was quite good though.
Like 3C and stuff like that. They were only really anti-personnel, but infantry support tanks. Yeah. Now.
High quality, low prices, and no questions asked.
chance to join the scrappiest, fastest-growing young clan on Pandora. Survive the deadly burrows and bring me those sandworm trophies to prove yourselves worthy.
Ding.
For robot violence fun time! Attaboy!
Deploying sentry!
Start to stick.
Kill one more one.
What? That was it? Nice one, boy!
God damn it.
Hey, help!
T28, T35.
Hmm. Which one was the T28? Was that the tortoise?
I think so.
And the 35 was the dual, or the 4-tracked one.
Yeah.
Too late. Technically not World War II.
Tossing grenade! Say hello, darling!
Well, that's one. Be sure to pick up that trophy. Hooray! My trusty vault hunter came through. Again. And nobody else did. Well, come on back here, champ.
What? Retainer. Return your guts inside your body.
Don't worry, baby. I'll take good care of you.
When in withering deep toothpick, your hands, your movement speed is increased. That's a special item, apparently.
Where?
I've got it. It's a shiny shield. It's not very good, but it's a shiny shield.
What, the retainer?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, I've got the same one then.
Yeah, I suppose we could turn this in. T-28, 35. Were heavy tanks. Made in the 1940s by the Russians. Was it the multi-turret one?
I believe
Had like
so.
5... T-35 had like 5 turrets. 4 of them machine guns and one of them was a cannon. British and Germans did the same. Can't find the name of them. Was the British one the TOG? It was a single turret. Just exceedingly long tank. Waste of money, waste of time. The TOG 2. When the Germans did do one. But it was slightly better.
Would you look at that?
Yeah.
No, you're gonna do it once, alright.
Hey, yeah.
Liberator.
Pass. The only thing I can think of that was similar to the T-35 was the TOG 2. It was the same kind of length. But it was single turret. More designed along the Mark 5 kind of line. Why have we got fucking worms everywhere now?
Because we killed the queen.
I say, this isn't Worms World Party. Why were you driving when we just used the... This... Whatever. Fuck it.
This is shorter than the loading time.
Really?
So
Is it?
I suppose it wouldn't be now that my machine's like fucking...
Whoa.
I don't know, yeah, man. The German ones that you're thinking of, I'm pretty sure are Stugs.
Nah, they weren't. Yeah, I can't remember the name of the bloody thing now either. I think it was actually the T-28, the German one. Pretty sure it was.
It might have been.
Something along those lines.
There were so many different tanks in World War II, it wasn't funny anyway.
Nah.
I mean, we haven't even talked about the Russian or fucking French yet.
No, we kind of have. The Shah B2 Biz, French tank.
No, I must have been having a smoke when you guys were talking about that.
KV-1, German. Fucking Russian. Is
For
it?
thrashing so many. This does not seem to be working out.
Yeah.
I mean, why can't all my recruits be as strong and impervious to fall damage as you are? Wonder what I'm doing wrong. Is it me? I think it's me. You know what?
Alright,
Give me some time.
we'll carry on with this tomorrow.
Yeah, but nobody likes utility tanks. I mean, what? Anywho, yeah. We'll continue this tomorrow, Shinobi.
Yeah, because I'm going to have a shower and go to bed.
Yep, I'm going to have something to eat and go to bed.
Alrighty, dude. Cheers for joining us.
Indeed.
See you later.
See you.